Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking on X-Men Prodigal Son Chapter 2 Double Impact with Basket Case and Changeling. And we are going to be taking on that Morning Star Boss and the Wasp events today. You see we are going to be getting these rewards. Hopefully uncollected is what we're going to be completing. And we already did chapter 1. We're going to be finishing off chapter 2 now, both parts in chapter 2. So you see what it's like. We're going to be bringing in again Mephisto Thing, the Champion, Guillotine 2099, and Nick Fury. And we're going to take a look at the map, see where we at. And again, we're going to be taking on, first of all, the easiest path, so that we look at the easiest path, so we get that 100% completion. Not 100% exploration. We're just going to do one path in Basket Case, and then we're going to do one part in Changeling, and that would be it for this video. As you can see, we have some nodes here. Each time the defender is struck, blah blah blah. So we're going to just take a look at the nodes, and we are not going to take any one where the nodes are active. We're going to take the easiest path right now, just to complete the quest, so that you get an idea of what champions I use and how we complete these quests. Pretty easy and pretty fast. So we're gonna go straight, take the right, and we're gonna go up against Civil Warrior. And these are again active buffs, very simple, nothing major. We're going to bring in the champion. We're going to rank up his persistency right away, so we could get those persistent charges up in these fights. So later on, if we need it, he has that regeneration on 4+ persistent charges. Again, his damage is pretty devastating. This is a rank 2 champion, 6-star unawakened. And he's here to be teamed up with the Thing, which is a rank 2 6-star awakened. So that's where we get most of the damage in these fights. But again, the Thing we're going to hold off in case we need him later on. And again, this is this is almost done. Boom. And there you go. First fight is completed. And we're going to go into the second fight, where we're going to go up against, let's see who's next. Let's just get some energy. Next fight is going to be against the Canadian Sasquatch. And again, we're going to bring Thing into this fight, just have some fun with the Thing gameplay. I really didn't want to use him yet, because he's gonna overpower this guy with absolutely no problem at all. We're gonna just wreck this Sasquatch. And again, guys, the key to winning all of these matches, very simply, is to rank up your champions as fast as possible. You could use 4 stars, you could use 3 stars fully awakened, you could use 4 stars definitely, and 5 stars ranked up, and you will still get these quests completed. But it's going to be a struggle, and you're going to be using units, you're going to be using a lot of revives, etc. But if you rank up your champions, pick that 5 champions you want that have great synergy, rank them up, and all of the fights and questing is going to become very simple for you to complete. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, we all have different champions. So you pick the ones with the right synergy for you and what you could use on your roster. So pick 5 champions for attack, 5 champions for defense, Alliance War, 5 champions, 3 champions, sorry, for Alliance Quest attack, and keep 5 for attack on regular day quests such as these. Now here we go. We're gonna do that heavy attack to get that protection going right away. Again, I like to use the heavy up front, get that initial protection. Here you go. We're just going to bombard this guy with attack. And again, the hood is out in absolutely record time. So far, no issues with this gameplay. And again, these are the easier fights. Quest 3, Chapter 3, sorry. Dead Ringers. It's a little bit more difficult, but I'm going to use the same 5 champions. And as you can see, these champions are pretty diverse, and they all bring attack to the team. Nick Fury brings attack. Guillotine brings additional attack to the team. We have that synergy with the Thing and the champion, where the Thing is not going to get knocked out with any blow. He's going to stay at 1% and go indestructible while he builds Furies. He is just an amazing team synergy there between the champion and the Thing. So if you have the Thing, get the champion. Hopefully you have the champion, and those are the 2 you want to focus on ranking up, because they're both very, very good champions to have in this gameplay. Now, always check your synergies with the champions that you have. Take your most powerful champion and try to synergize them as much as possible, so you bring a very, very diverse team. Obviously a team with immunities. This one has bleed immunity, it has poison immunities. We have Nick Fury, which is an absolute beast. If he's knocked out, again, the attack is 20% attack rating on all the champions on my roster. And again, he's just an absolute beast. So he was the very first champion to go to rank 5. And this is just the 5-star. I have him as a 6-star, but he's not awakened. So he's still at rank 1. So you just have to plan ahead so that the gameplay becomes easier for you instead of making it more difficult for you. Mephisto is a cleanup guy on the team. Anyone that is knocked out and he leaves the opponent at 50%, 20%, whatever percentage, Mephisto comes into the team, cleans them up, so he gets that extra persistency charge. When he has 6 persistency charges and he gets knocked out, or would be knocked out, he regenerates almost 100% to 100% full regeneration. So Mephisto is an absolute beast as well, and he is awakened, and he's my second, but he was my first rank 2 champion. And after the holidays for Christmas and all of the rewards, I was able to awaken him by opening up another 6-star, which was Mephisto. So his signature ability was awakened, and that was just pure luck. But he's an absolute beast, and he has a great amount of immunities as well, like Incinerate. I believe it's Cold Snap as well. So very, very good immunities on this team. This is a very diverse team. Shock, Armor Break with the Thing. He's just an absolute machine as well. So diversity is what you want, so you could bring in any champion for any fight and gameplay. So we're up to the first Morning Star champion here, boss, and as you can see, it's gonna be quite a lot of buffs on this champion. Special SP1 is unblockable. Then you got Power Snack, you got Buff Toggle. You got a whole bunch of stuff here to deal with. But I'm going to bring the Thing into the fight, and I'm going to show you how devastating this guy could be. So we're gonna fire that protection just in case we get clobbered or we get hit by something that we didn't plan for. She goes unstoppable, but guess what? The Thing is an absolute beast when he gets to those 15 rock stacks, sorry. When he's at 20 rock stacks and you fire that SP3, he's just an unstoppable beast for about 10 seconds. There we go. We have the champion synergy. As you can see, he finishes off the fight with absolutely no problem because he did not die. He held at 1 health and he went indestructible, and he just finished her off absolutely no problem at all. Now we do have 4 more champions on the team. If he did die, we would have 4 more champions. Again, the key is do not waste units. Do not use revives on any of these fights because you want to rank up these champions. If you don't have them ranked up, then you have to get there. Pick 1 champion and work on the 2nd and work on the 3rd. Just get to yourself 5 really good champions for attack. and gameplay becomes very simple. So this is Changeling. This is the Wasp boss. Again, as you can see, there's about 4 or 5 different parts here. We're going to take part A eventually because it's the part that is the easiest one to complete. And it just gets more difficult as you go from B, C, D. Again, it's based on the champions that you have. Rolling Thunder, you have SP2s that are unblockable. So power control champions, or you just have to bait out SP1 for this gameplay on certain parts. So just make sure, tip number 2 is make sure you read the nodes before you actually fight each champion, so you know which champion to bring to the gameplay. Check out the nodes like I'm doing here, and this way you know which 5 champions are best suited for that path. Again, we're just going to do part A for easy gameplay here, but you're going to get a quick look at what these nodes will have. I haven't seen anything that is a major issue right now for anyone playing the game. 5 diverse champions should be able to pull it off. We're going up against Apocalypse first, and this should be a fun fight. And again, Mephisto is my cleanup guy, so I'm not gonna put him in first. He's always the second champ I bring in if I have to bring someone in. Guillotine, I'm gonna use that Huntress function so that she gets guaranteed critical pre-fight abilities on every 20th hit. She gets a guaranteed crit, and she's able to power control Apocalypse as well. SP1. You're gonna fire it off. We got a small power drain. Degeneration over time. Gonna fire it off again. D9M SP3. I took my eye off the ball right there. Got clipped for it, but that's okay. Again, it's gameplay. We all make mistakes, but it's how we recover from them. And boom. That was all my mistake. And now we're going to bring up the cleanup king. Like I said before, Mephisto is the cleanup king. He has 3 persistency charges when he starts. When we knock Apocalypse out, he's going to have 4 persistence charges. And this is it. Gameplay is over because he has that soul imprisonment. And this is what makes him so powerful. Now, he does not need to be awakened, but this Mephisto is awakened. The awakened ability does give him some extra aura of incineration if he's attacked for the fight, but you don't need it to be very brutal. We're going to bring in the Thing to take out Black Widow. The key with her is to just bait out. Boom. Well, not even bait out. Just make sure you don't get hit by her SPs. And now we're going to just do that protection. Boom. And we're going to just fire out that SP1 and it's lights out. Because once we have over 15 rock stacks and we fire for special SP1 or 2, it's unblockable. The guy is an absolute beast, the Thing. Now, we are going to bring in here the champion to take out Nebula. You're going to see why. Again, I'm going to do a lot of gameplay with the champion in these quests. And you're going to see why I'm not worried too much about the damage he's going to take, because he has such a great rejuvenation ability. Here we go. Fire off SP1. We have 1 persistency charge. When he has 4 or more, he is going to start regenerating with every SP1. And here we go. We have a Fury, and this fight is over. in absolutely 0 time. That took exactly 35 hits to finish off Nebula. So the 3-6 stars that I have here is the Thing, Awakened, rank 2, Mephisto, Awakened, rank 2, and the Champion was my 3rd choice. Well, my first choice because of his ability to enhance the Thing's fight style. So again, the synergy with the Thing is what I should say. So absolutely devastating. As you can see, he's just wrecking this rogue. He has some great synergies with Luke Cage as well, but he goes unstoppable with a light and medium attack. Boom. And she's going to be all over soon. And that's it. She's out. Now he's building his persistency charges over time. He could build it up in one fight if the fight's longer, if he didn't take them out soon enough to get that regeneration. He's an absolute tank, and he can go very, very far and could take you very far. Now, Darkhawk is a very difficult defender in most cases. But as you can see, the Champion is having absolutely no problems with him, with the armor breaking that he's applying to him. Now we have 5 Furies. We're going to fire that SP1. Boom, he's out. And we did gain a little bit of health, but the fight was over too quickly for us to get that full benefit of that health. Now we're going to come up to Wasp in a second. And here we go. We're going to take in Iceman now. And again, we're going to bring in the Champion. As you can see, we're going to take some hits. We're not worried about the hits too much. He's indestructible. Once he has 3 or 4, once he has more than, I believe, 3 persistency charges to start a next quest. Next fight, sorry, in the quest. So he's indestructible for the first few seconds. We have 5 Furies, and he is going to hit like a tank. 8,000 medium attack. Took him right out. No problems at all. And here we go. We have the final fight, which is Wasp. And again, if you guys enjoy the gameplay and the tips, please subscribe to the channel. Every subscriber helps. Here's what she brings to the table here. Quite a lot, again, of nodes, enhancements. Shock ability is 40% more effective, so we're going to have some fun with this gameplay. Again, subscribe, like, don't forget obviously to work less, play more, enjoy life as usual. And hopefully we enjoy this last fight. And let's see who we're going to bring. So, a lot of different things going on here again. Nothing major that you have to worry about too much. We are going to take in, let's see which one might be the most. The defender is most likely to use SP1. So a power control champ is good to deny her that ability, but we're going to just bring in Nick Fury and finish her off with bleeds, parry, light, heavy, back off, let her take some bleed damage, no problems, don't rush it. Again, she does that evade. Again, don't rush it, let her bleed out, and there you go. Again, we're going to be doing chapter 3 next, and that video is going to be coming up soon, so hit that subscribe button when you have a chance to. Hit the notification bell for follow-up videos and notifications when we put out our next video. We're going to be finishing off Dead Ringer chapter 3. Our relations and the legend, show you how to beat those 2 bosses in the next gameplay video. And there you go. Absolutely devastating. These are the 5 champions that I used. You could use 5 similar champions. but this is the 5 that I choose to use because they're well diverse and well rounded. Again, guys, let's take a look at the rewards. And I hope again you enjoyed the gameplay. We got it's decent rewards. It's nothing too major, but again, every bit helps. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.